Hello. If I'm not mistaken, you are Kallinicus's wife, right?
Yes. Oh, are you a messenger? No wonder I haven't heard any news for so long. There's been a change in personnel, hasn't there?
Man. Kallinicus passed away a few days ago, defending the grove against the Black Tide.
So... did he manage to defend the grove? Huh?
Yes. He managed to protect Cersei's core flame at the cost of his life.
I see. I'll select some of his possessions and pick a nice resting place for him.
Please let us know if you need any help, ma'am.
I come from Kremnos. Death and sacrifice are things I've learned to face with composure. You know, Kallinicus, even though he was a scholar, he'd always ask me to teach him how to fight whenever he came back. Isn't it funny that a Chrysos heir like him wants to learn from an ordinary person like me? I've been prepared for this for a long time. In times like these, any ordinary goodbye might just turn out to be a final farewell.
I'm really sorry.
There's nothing to be sorry for. I was once a warrior, and I'll find my way back to the battlefield someday. With the coming coronation of the new...
Oh, hello.
Are you the father?
Ah, yes. Alas. What's... if they refuse to...
Mr. Fabio. The Black Tide took Kinani and Artakama.
What?
They fought until their last breath against the Black Tide to defend the grove. As the Chrysos heir stationed at the grove, I failed to protect them. Mr. Fabio, if you're upset...
Don't put it that way. Even if my Artakama wasn't one of the Chrysos heirs mentioned in the prophecy, she was still a heroine. Was.
What's wrong? I'm busy. There's a lot going on in the city and I've got my hand...
Mister, we're sorry to bother.
Wait.
Keep your cool, Titus. A few days ago...
Wait. I've been telling him for still budget. I already got it for...
That is it.
Good work, mister.
Let's go.
All right.
What the heck?
Let's go back for another sip.
Miss Casterus, my lord.
Hello.
My apologies.
Answer me this.
Please don't jest.
Unfortunate we don't have that Titan made
Please be careful.
is covered by her. Don't worry. As I
Mister, so many unexpected things happen. The Black Tide is not Negador's core flame now sits in. The trial of strife is imminent. Lady Treeby once traveled as for me. Speaking of then, you must have an idea. Yet when you caught me, I'm curious. My apologies for the abrupt question. Mister, you must...
I'd love to go in.
Trianne?
What's wrong?
Yes. Please, Trianne, use this...
Can you see what's actually happening?
No.
Let's hope that it's just they will keep Trianne's.
Peggy. One day, Trianne just... They want to say a proper goodbye at the very least.
I will pray with you.
Thanks. It feels... It's time to head out with the west wind!
All right.
It's really hot and heavy. Has it always been like this? Is someone...
Watch out! Further Grimnoan. This is...
Peggy, now's not the time to dwell on that. Excuse me. Oh, you two are here as well. Have you been in the Twilight Courtyard? I actually just came to... I've examined them, and multiple individuals... He disappeared, and no one knows where he's gone to. Some people have been saying that the Grimnoans are behind this. Lady Aglaya, what do you think about this?
Let these people rest.
Have you thought of something, Aggie?
Yes.
What's going on? Snowy!
The culprit is Mightymouse. Oh,
Dee, what did you...
It's just another duel where I come victory.
do?
As I expected. On the surface, these two are the mightiest warriors in the Holy City, but they're still impulsive youths at heart. Speak up, Mighty. Tell us exactly what kind of foolishness you and Finan indulged in this time.
No, none of those sound right. Am I seeing things? Is the magnificent deliverer finally deigning to step outside? What kind of response?
Nothing. I was just imitating your usual response. I don't feel anything special from you. Have you passed the demi?
The ritual hasn't reopened yet. In case you forgot, it hasn't been that long since I pulled you out of the trial. Then, you're welcome.
In Twilight's last gleam, Makima stands bold. Dreaming of her fruitful gardens, pilgrims arrive from distant lands. Figs and olives are so grand. Yet little do they know that they will step into flames, fuel to the fire.
Playing at this time.
I just felt like reciting a few lines of poetry. Sure, the Crown Prince of Kremnos knows how to appreciate poetry, right?
Kremnoans steer clear of such weak literature. But my library doesn't lack collections of this kind.
These lines express the poet's yearning for their home, just as Akama is distant from many people's homes.
I know how to interpret poetry, Hyugas.
There's no point in pretending to be profound, my friend. Thank you for helping me out when I was in a tight spot, but it seems to me that you aren't prepared for the trial either.
Don't compare your situation with mine. My people are still relying on me. I can't ascend to godhood on my own without first resolving their issues.
So, are you suggesting that you, the mighty Mightimos, and the heir to the throne of Kremnos wish to defy tradition that has endured among your people for millennia?
Still thinking about what I should do.
Never mind. It's probably not my place to offer you counsel. An idea does strike me, though.
Go ahead. Let's see what terrible ideas you've come up with this time.
Maybe we both need to relieve some stress. Come, Mightimos. Let's recommence our previous competition. This time, we'll see who can stay in the super hot bath for longer. What? Are you chickening out?
The phrase chickening out does not exist in the Kremnoan language. I just find this situation absurd. That's all. All-knowing historian, are you not aware that we Kremnoans use boiling water from sword forging for our baths? Looks like I'll have to teach you some royal etiquette today.
And thus, an unprecedented sauna battle commences! With unparalleled resolve, the two warriors' determination even alters the very hue of the steam. Flames intertwine with scalding vapor, reaching toward the heavens, shrouding the sky in the sun. The spectacle is so magnificent that none dare gaze upon it directly. Since we can't see what's happening in the competition, why don't I regale you with a tale of kings to pass the time? Do you recall the legend of the Gorgo lion mentioned by a certain veteran? The central figure, the main character, was not the sole sovereign of that land. An oryx stood as its formidable rival. Long before the dawn of Erechrysia, the two beasts started their timeless battle on the plains of Tritos. The lion regarded the oryx as its food, while the oryx perceived the lion as a scornful, oppressive, and challenging barrier that it swore to topple with its antlers. For tens of thousands of years, without respite, the two creatures thus continued their relentless pursuit and rivalry. It fixated on its rival's fleeing form in the chase. It set its sights on the other's neck, nearly within reach.
pressure a little?
What? You're chickening out already?
Get lost.
Are you asking me to get lost, or...
Do whatever.
Oh, please, forgive me.
What a spectacle of folly.
This is what you get for daring to challenge a Kremnoan or understanding your own place.
Apalah. Lawan sauna
What
je.
I'm saying is, your little game dragged down quite a few innocent souls alongside you.
Personally escort back home the customers left awestruck by our formidable presence.
This isn't fair. You are wearing way less than I.
Betul. Real. Yes.
Getting into the bath so just in
Ye bodoh.
Don't look at me like that. It was he who challenged me. There is no word for flee in the Kremnoan language.
Very well. Let us bring this farce to a close, shall we? Warriors, it's time to get moving. Alas, the flame chase journey is destined to be a lengthy one, replete with obstacles.
But thanks to those two, all the gloom has vanished into thin air. Oh, we just had quite the commotion. It's not every day we find the Memorial Palace this serene. Shall we continue with our previous plans? Ryzen, would you care to join us?
Such an empty bath is indeed it. I was looking forward.
How about we go to the big...
Let me check.
So,
Is...
Lady Treeby.
We will have to pack.
please understand.
Oh,
Are you curious?
I am.
Don't get all nervous. Then, because of and in return,
Each opening of the...
we don't know what awaits.
In that case,
Well, there's no way.
maybe we will do everything we can.
So your first reaction... I look forward to your good...
Wait, something. Wait, it's Trinan.
I win this round of escorting the bathers home.
How does one contender alone make a valid competition?
Offering a compliment or two wouldn't be the end of you, you know.
Haikas.
What is that word? Is that your native tongue?
It means hyena. I'm likening you to a weak hyena. By the way, you emphasize the completely wrong syllable.
Though we've been acquainted for some time, I have rarely heard you talk in the ancient tongue of Kremlin.
It's because I'm not exactly a master at it either. I can listen and read just fine, but when it comes to writing...
You can write?
You speak as if you don't have a brain.
That was in jest. I understand. After all, you spent all your childhood wandering far from home.
Worry about yourself first, Deliverer. You also never mention your hometown, apart from when you need to introduce yourself.
Well, it's because there isn't much to say. Addis Elysiae is simply a tiny village that disappeared many years ago in the flames of war. The only times I get to see it are in my dreams, and in the trial from the Lance of Fury.
I knew it.
Yes. I saw it all. Aedes Elysiae ablaze with everyone. My family, friends, and my kin. Lying in a sea of flames. Blood-red half-sun hung in the sky. Just like on that day. And before my eyes, that murderer killed Cyrene. But I saw its form this time. A black cloak, an eerie mask, and a broken giant sword that carried an ominous aura. I fought it in the trial. But even though I've been fighting, improving, and resolutely getting stronger all this time...
You were blinded by hate.
That's right. And that's why I am truly thankful to you, Miles.
You finally picked up some manners. Better late than never.
Then what about you, Mighty? What did you see in that trial? What do you fear?
There is no word for fear in the Kremnoan language.
I'm getting the feeling that your language has no words at all.
But to answer your question, I saw Akuma in the trial. As well as... my old comrade. Hephaestion. Perdiccas. Ionius. Ptolemy. And Possesta. Ever since I returned from the Sea of Souls, these five have been by my side. We faced life and death together during our days in exile. Those 10 years were arduous, yet filled with moments worth treasuring. Each night, we would gather by the campfire, savoring honey brews and singing our hearts out. The wind in the wilds of Emphorius smelled like rust. Hephaestion would always tease me about adding goat milk to the honey brew, claiming I ruined the blood-red color of the drink. He had a scrawny figure. He was a relentless force on the battlefield, dispatching foes without so much as a blink. Perdiccas was an expert in concocting medicines, delving into all those strange folk remedies. Ionius was a swift runner, and our most reliable messenger. Ptolemy was a real bookworm, always spouting off in chapters and verses. When we left Kremnos, he made off with a stack of ancient tomes from the Grand Library. Not like it mattered, as my family owns the library. And then there was Possesta. He was the silent type, but a truly masterful musician.
Mention these five, and their names.
They died on the battlefield before the Kremnoan detachment managed to join Akuma. Perdiccas was the first to go. He was shot in the stomach by a poisonous arrow from the people of Laedon. The second month of Quaidamos. Leonius.
Idonia.
Yes, they cornered us. This is perfect. 20 Dusks with Ptolemy and his cavalry. Then, our enemies.
Quaidamos.
And at last, he hid his condition.
A Kremnoan. Dying.
Christian.
No need. Farewell, my dear friend. You must lead us back home.
What a grave trial indeed. Now I understand why you see immortality as a defect.
My father, following his demise, against the dissent of many, Kratos, the instant of struck.
If you take so...
I don't know. I have never been...
Your predicament is truly... I don't know how I can... And that teacher... Lady Trivy, what's making you so...
Hurry up and go save you! He got abducted by Kratos!
Kratos! What's going on?
Mighty Mos. It seems I was the one who exposed my vulnerabilities first.
Aglaya, I demand an explanation.
This man abducted Drew. He then brazenly stepped into the trial of the Lance of Fury.
Is she telling the truth?
Because I don't want to wait anymore. Your hesitation made me desperate. If you want to run away from your destiny to become king, and keep running, someone will eventually stand up and fill in the gap left by strife. Then they will lead our people home.
Age has blinded you, teacher. Can't you see that I'm hesitating because of this very recklessness seared into your blood?
Kratos, do you truly believe you're worthy of entering the trial? To blaspheme against the prophecy? Does the mission we Chrysos as bear seem like child's play to you?
Do you know how the Kremnoans see you, Aglaya? You're a hypocrite and a megalomaniac. The prophecy of Genesis and the flame chase journey are just excuses for you to seize power.
Silence, Kratos. Do you even know what you're saying?
Are you defending this woman, Mighty Mos? How many wars did people start because of her and her so-called prophecy? How many cities fell in the past millennium? Their people massacring each other. Even if this so-called Genesis really exists, will there be a place for the Kremnoans in that new world?
Are you done talking? By agreement between the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders, those who trespass upon the vortex of Genesis need not be tried by the Council. I am allowed to pass judgment alone. Kratos, your actions are unforgivable. I hereby sentence you.
Aggie, wait! We have a proposal! Someone has to resolve this conflict between the cities. Lord Kratos did not use violence to harm us. We can sense that his anxiety stems from his concern for his people's future. Please, Aglaya, hear us out first.
I'm listening.
I'm sorry, Lord Kratos. We were so preoccupied with deciphering the fragments of prophecy that we neglected those of you not favored by its message. Your accusations were harsh, but justified. We wish to earn your trust, and those of the Kremnoans. I think the best way to do that is to take you to witness the source of the prophecy for yourself.
How are you going to show me something that has no form?
You've heard about that Outlander, right? He has somehow made a connection with Orynyx and can completely replicate scenes from the past. We will ask for his aid. Tomorrow, at the Abyss of Fate in the Temple of Yanisopolis, we will show you everything from that distant memory, Kratos.
A fair proposal. I accept.
Until then, you will be stripped of your freedom. That is my one condition, and I will brook no argument.
It is not the first time I've been made someone else's prisoner. Do as you please. demigod.
Teacher, why did you do this?
Forgive me, young master, but I just cannot wait any longer. Ever since your father died, our people and I have been waiting for a day to revive Kremnos. We placed all of our hopes in you, but never received an answer.
This obsession for returning home has become a sickness for our people. Wise as you are, I refuse to believe that you can't see the truth.
You have a clear head, which is why you're also incomparably alone. A smart person can only choose to tangle himself with the mundane of this world. If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, Mighty Mos. Just as you did back then.
A fierce fighter. I did not expect such heroism from a feeble Akim. Fulfill your duty as the victor, and tell me your name. I seek an honorable death from you.
As if you have any honor! Listen closely. I am the leader of the Kremnoan detachment, Minimos. I'm here to finish you, father.
It is you, the beast spurned by all. You did defy death. The prophecy was true. Bring an end to my Kremnoan dynasty.
Defy? You're wrong. Death fears me. It's the reason I have this body of steel. As for you, you already stand at death's door, father. You were the one who threw me into the sea of souls. The one who tried in vain to enslave a titan. The one who desecrated the body of a god. Hykes! You're a weak king. So weak that even the lowliest hyena is a more noble existence than you. Now, fate's reckoning is upon you.
Then swing your blade. Take my crown. Coronate yourself with an old king's blood and inherit it all. Become the new rightful king of Kremnos.
I don't want the crown. Listen, there's only one end for the kings of Kremnos, and the crown means nothing to me. All I want is your life, to avenge Mother and my comrades.
But the walls of Kremnos will not fall. Do you truly think you can escape fate's grasp, my son? You and I, we are both the same. Strife and fear. Now, kill me! The son of Gorgo is destined to be crowned in blood!
He said the Grand Craftsman Cartonus might have some suggestions. Might as well go see him. Grand Craftsman. How have you been?
King of Kremnos it is. That you would come, I knew.
You knew I was coming?
Your matters, I've heard. The path forward you seek. Many questions you have. But before that, take this.
What's this?
A signet ring for the King of Kremnos. Belonged to your mother. Recast and restore it. I did.
What? Mother threw it into the Sea of Souls.
Long time to fish out it took. Very fortunate we were.
I can hardly imagine how much patience and courage it must have taken to find such a small signet ring in the Sea of Souls. I owe you one.
Gratitude there is no need for. Repayment for saving me, this is. Questions you bring with you? Ask now.
Fate I've always denied has finally caught up to me. By all rights, I should accept Strife's authority. It would make everyone happy. Chrysos heirs, Council of Elders, the Kremnoans, even the bards who will write it all into song.
Yet hesitate still you do. Hesitate, why do you, young king?
Because of my people. They men, women, the elderly or children. Hearts of all Kremnoans yearn for home. They've all been waiting for this day, for the day their king returns. Children of Strife would then be able to go home and embrace the old tradition.
This...
Kremnoans have... I accept them.
A different kind of Kremnoan you truly are.
Mama!
Oh,
I had a dream.
well, that sounds...
Yeah! The ocean wind.
What's wrong, Trebios?
Because the mountain... Then there was a... Mama?
Yes. We call it the Black...
Oh...
Of course, my dear. The Divine Yana.
Wow... but...
If that happens...
Yeah!
They might not.
Mama... Am I...
Don't be silly.
What?
Now be a good girl. And call your... Let's play hide and seek, just like we used to, okay? My Trebios was the smartest girl. I'm sure they remember where everyone is hiding.
The voice... sounds so far away. I don't... remember.
Your friends will chase the black...
Is this... from my childhood? I don't remember. Huh? It's holding a...
Many years later.
Trebios.
I believe...
Trebios.
This way? How could I have... Was it just a... Learning black? Doesn't...
When navigating at sea, you need to know both astronomy and geography. Oh, sweetie.
Alright.
Cersei's also...
I want to be a teacher. And Mama and the others.
Anjir, warna-warninya. Oh my days.
Use the spinet.
course you can. I think that person. There's a noble girl.
Just like Mom?
Perhaps.
I know! I named this dog. I don't remember it.
Come, let's line them up.
Kerry Junior? Tak tahu.
Now, Trevios, set them up.
Music box?
Sweetheart, are you... Well, I might as...
What the... It's rotating.
That's right. It's a music box. If you place the dolls in the right spots, it will start rotating. It's all right, my child. Happiness abounded in this lush land, but 3 carved that they declared the work. Thus, you and I were created, with words and song. Thus, creation, oh great Kephaling, with light of dawn converging into a boiling river that flows to the heroic air. Oh yes, please let me are in the black mist, as death and feet droppers. On the bloody earth, the living dead. What is this? It mirrors your maze-like fate. What is this world? A silent lament without a trace. What is the past? Wandering ghosts that linger. What is the finish? What is the start? The voyage born in solitude. What is it? Lonely and subdued. And subdued.
Kachidoki. Wanda Kachidoki. Oh, jalan.
This is the sacrifice. You won't make it to only one person can.
No, it's fine if we can't reach the end. Our minds are made up.
Go. Enter final streets. Time is running out.
Mama, are you going to leave me?
My sweet girl. I will never. But remember this. Trevios. All shall bid farewell to one. And that, since your mind is made up, then traverse the black tide. I shall see you tomorrow.
Are we still in a dream?
Did you have a nightmare? It's not yet. It must be that rip.
Aggie.
I'm just kidding. Do you want to talk about the dream? Keeping it bottled up is not good.
The dream itself.
You mean...
It's Trian. Even if we were friends, there isn't much time.
Perhaps. I believe.
Souls will be once we head out now. We are Fred. He can choose how.
Compared with Satan.
But it don't feel sad.
It won't be long. What?
After all this talk, do you remember when we first met, Aggie?
Well, my own, please. Let me do it. What would you like to eat?
It's fine. And nevertheless, that nightmare is ominous. Memories are slipping away just as expected. Another trip must be made into the abyss of fate. Oh.
Belum.
Long time no see, Professor Anak.
Who are you?
It's been a while.
Oh, it's...
No way.
I remember that glib...
You can tell.
Of course.
That's not true. Could you please teach me?
Unfortunately, I and a peculiar... By the way, I got it from the sneak attack.
I was right.
Wah gila.
Is
Ya
this
Allah.
thing?
Don't try to be...
Is that what the type...
That incredible...
Are you suggesting... Nonetheless, his mere presence...
You know that I don't...
You don't believe in... I just want to eliminate...
Take a seat. I suppose I can tell you one more thing.
What's wrong, Trian? Nothing. Monster in the blood. Don't be scared. There are no bad guys here. Didn't you save everyone with the Century Gate, Trian? Yeah. We got back safe. Sorry, the same thing. First, when Cincianus caused the... Also? Oh, yes! Oh, Saffron. Yes. And when we... I see. But... this... After all, you will have to give it a try. Leave it to Trian. In any case, let's look for Saffron first. I hope there's still some... I remember that aged... Let's be on the lookout as we go.
Akhirnya. Asal masuk sini balik
What? Aggie? Wow, this room is huge. Trina, did you? Yeah, I saw it. What are you two whispering about? Trian can't even hear our own telecommunication. Well, never mind. Trian suddenly feels like this place. There's a whiff of safari in this room. It's right over there. Over here. Follow Trian. Trian, slow down. Right here. Wait. Wait. Isn't... Could it be? Is it? But why Ornix has... Come on. This isn't the right time to be playing games.
Separation and death, reconciliation doesn't come easily for everyone.
Trini! What? Huh? I swear, Trini! Wait, what you so? Yeah, could Orin something? What do you... It is Orin? Still no luck finding any safari. So I suppose we can do without it. Let's try to convince Orinix. Whoa, Trini! Look at this! It's really quiet here.
The black
Titans
tak
live
dah
in
sampai
dark
situ mat.
places like this?
Tangkap gambar lagi kah kita?
What's going on? Oryx!
Are you saying that the Black-Robed Swordmaster is not just tied to the Black Tide, but is also hunting for core flames everywhere?
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel that can hold core flames. Second, I'm one of its targets. Let's start with the first premise. Its peculiar ceremonial blade can interact with the core flame, as evidenced by the pull I felt when it stabbed into my chest. I hypothesized that the blade can sense, absorb, or even retain core flames. The second premise is even more explicit. When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted, it remained consistently focused on me. Or rather, on the Titan Cersei's inside me.
So it's plundering the flames. But if your argument holds up, wouldn't he be headed to Akama soon? The vortex of Genesis is full of the Titan's core flames.
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Weaver for now. The first target is me. The second target is Orynyx, who hasn't yet fallen. And the third is Akama and the Vortex of Genesis, where the core flames are housed. But I suspect Akama won't be their first target. Kefali's core flame is guarded by the Council of Elders' arcane power. And Fagusa's water curtain should be able to block out any external perceptions.
What about Thanatos and Aquila? Their core flames are yet to be restored.
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. As for Aquila, can you fly?
No, I can't. Why are you asking that?
Can that Swordmaster fly?
Good point. But what if he does grow wings?
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alive.
That's a relief. Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has 2 targets...
With the distances between Akama, the grove, and these potential targets, I believe we should bolster our defenses and...
At all. Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog? Or... Treeby, we should leave. This temple has other people in it. What? Listen, footsteps. Fast ones. 3 or 4 people coming this way. Come on, we need to hide. Whoever they are, we can't let them see us. Treeby, Trina, come check this out. What's this? Trian feels like it's so familiar. Where's Trian? Is she back?
We only saw the two of you collapsed on the side of the road when we arrived.
Danny and I looked around, but we couldn't find any traces of Lady Trian.
What about the black-robed swordmaster?
Blast it! Of course it's him. We were still too late. I fear something bad has happened to Orynyx's core flame.
Then Lady Trian...
She doesn't have much divine power left. We can barely sense anything.
You're both safe. Is everyone? We must take action. The other group will come with... I didn't get to tell... I'll tell you the details as we move. Opportunities are fleeting on the battlefield. We should hurry.
Lord Finan! Lady Treby and Lady Trinan. I'm glad you're all right.
Did Aglaya's people get here?
Yes. Lady Aglaya already knows about the situation and sent along a message. Fine. I understand that Swordmaster is of great importance to you. But if you charge in without a plan, I fear that you won't be the only one who dies in vain.
I understand. Hatred is a hero's deadliest poison. I have no intention of fighting alone. If that Swordmaster really is related to the Black Tide, the Chrysos heirs must not take them lightly. I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss the strategy with Aglaya. We'll need all the help we can get for this encirclement.
Trinan will stay in the...
Thank you, everyone. We're back, Aglaya.
You should have come to me first, Finan.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snowy. Wakama is currently in grave danger.
I know. Finan, tell us your...
This being is not just hunting titans.
Yes. Just like the Flame Chaser.
Regardless of whether you're right.
But it's madness. Anaxa had already left.
Tell me.
Because this time, he is the key.
And then, did you...
I see. Is it Castro?
Yes. I'm sure that will be the... Then, we'll see...
Impressive. It's very clever. Can you do it, little... Such a... By the way...
What are they...
That short sight, but that's a prop line. It is...
Of course.
I apologize. The situation brooks no delay.
I may not be as master...
As for whether we can...
Based on what I know of it, I'll be honest, but the Flame Reaver...
We are grateful to you for... May carefully sharpen up.
You mean mighty? Don't worry.
Farewell, my dear friend.
You and I.
If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me.
I knew you'd be here.
I heard you're about to set off on an expedition.
That's right. It's going to...
Is that why you're here?
No, just the opposite. You can entrust the front lines to us this time.
Have you heard the story of...
Sounds like you've spoken with Carter.
Let's have a chat before... Artonis told me that back in ancient times, the Geocles was different. He resisted their traditional way of life, yearning for the world
He sounds a lot like you.
Yes. That is why he, too, faces the same dilemma as I do. One day, during one of Diocles' many ventures, the Laedonians were at war with their arch-enemies, the Companions. They used the mountain as a base to carry out guerrilla warfare operations. The Laedonians were planning to plant mines and explosives all over the mountain, that lure their enemies within. With danger lurking with every step, the mountain dwellers' homes were no longer...
Let me guess. They refused change and chose to...
That's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their lifestyle, let alone leaving their home. Despite the imminent war, the elders would rather negotiate. They didn't give up. If you were in his shoes...
Lead my people on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think...
Solution that would make everyone happy. That's how naive we are. He took the mountain dwellers' store of gemstones, traded them with the Laedonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. They didn't do this to that great fire.
But leaving their homeland also brought many mountains.
They were hunted by Kremnoans or enslaved. Indeed, that is Diocles for you. It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try, he started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes.
Lagi lagu tomboy.
Woo!
Made up your mind.
I'll be leaving Alchema soon to fight them. So, listen well. If there comes a day we meet again on the battlefield, I stand opposed to the flame chase. Remember to stab your sword into my back through my 10th thoracic vertebra. That's my weak spot. And the only way to kill me.
You have my word.
Go now. Battlefield calls. If you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky. Loudly call out the name.
That's the sound. Let's hurry. The battle. No way. A Kremnoan. I didn't think she'd met it.
An Ackerman.
What?
Our king.
Rest in peace.
Tak tahu.
Did they come to fight on their own accord?
Nice. this.
Wah, masanya untuk bertarung. Let's go. Oh, jadi sekarang. God damn it, man. Hold on.
You'll pay for this. Lend me your strength.
Let's go.
Let's be. Lend me your strength. We make a pretty good team.
Keep at it.
Dah segaduh ni.
We're almost there.
Aku rasa kita perlu healer tu. Just saying.
Remember what Mighty said before? Cast a...
Let's go, partner.
Finally.
Wait, Careless punya VA tak ada.
Pent in the memories of the dead! Executioner!
And you later, I fear the height of sacrifice. Let's make it quick.
Frail child of humanity. And 'tis more effort keeping you home and all against that blade than it is in seeking the truth of the world.
Still forged in ice, never falters! Rules are made to be broken!
Welcome, cousin.
Let's go.
Lend me your strength.
Let's make it quick.
Rules are made to be broken!
Let's be friends. This.
Hope you're prepared.
Welcome, customers. You'll pay. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Return to victory.
1,000 wonders. Fight as one.
Rules are made to be broken! You're trying to overwhelm us with something. Take them out!
What a spirited display, deliverer.
This battle is. Lend me your strength.
Let's make it quick.
Is that all?
You'll pay.
Hope you're prepared.
Let's go.
Fight as one. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Let's make it quick.
Get ready, Croft. Can't hold out much longer.
Waduh. Alexa.
At long last.
didn't come down from the sky?
This city is mine anyway. So why shouldn't I go through the front door?
Time to change tack. Lend me your strength. This battle is lend me your strength.
Such petty tricks.
Rules are made to be broken.
Welcome. Lend me your strength.
Let's go.
It's the self-destruction.
Okay, fucked up. Aku nggak sakit. Okay.
Guard and defend. Crush them. 1,000 wondered. Fight as one.
Rules are made to be broken.
It's time to end this.
Anjir.
Heroic souls of strife, heed my call. I am the Lance of Fury. The agony this world needs. God has come to Castro Kronos.
Apalah.
Look, the warriors have as the Council of
They really gave the...
What a noisy crowd.
This,
It's probably because Orynyx is gone. Orynyx was a generous titan in the eyes of the people. They graced us with miracles.
what they, regardless.
A meeting.
Professor Anaxa, why don't you... matters that were just...
That's not up to me, I'm afraid. I've been trapped in her prison the moment I set foot in this holy city. The price of having a titan living in my head, I suppose. Don't worry, I don't want trouble.
They have differences in ideology. Alright, I suppose that's putting it lightly. Don't worry, you'll figure out the intricacies of these relationships sooner or later.
I'm sure you don't need my...
It somehow feels like D has closed himself off even more after he completed his trial.
Yeah. A lot has... You've been lost in thought for a while now too, Treevy. Did Trinon bring news?
Yes. She has found Trian. She was at the bottom of the valley outside the temple. But that's where the good news ends.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. They also found someone else besides Trian. He was no better than a corpse when Trian and Hyacinth arrived.
What? Graves?
Yes, it's Krateros.
Stop! If you want this girl dead, you'll have to kill...
How ludicrous. Your body made of flesh and blood as it is will not survive more than a single...
Better to die in battle than return even in glory. As a Kremnoan.
She's lost her divinity. I have no interest. Answer me this, child of strife.
As the leader of the God Shield Brigade's elite, I protected the king against the Black Tide with this very shield. And I've done this over and over. Hundreds and a pathetic killer. Good. Come. Let us fight. For Kremnos. For my king. For Amphorius.
We foresaw this cruel parting 1,000 years ago.
But Lady Aglaya, I don't understand. It wasn't life itself that Lady Trian lost. Why does she look like she really turned into a doll?
Don't be sad, Hyacinth. Trian has used up her spirit is now riding the west wind. Flying.
If a world like that truly exists, does that mean everyone from the Grove is there too?
It exists, Hyacinth. Do you not remember? The prophecy that guides the Chrysos heirs is the voice of Kevini before it fell silent. It loves all of its creations dearly, and would never bear to lead us astray with lies. What about the Kremnoan veteran? How is he doing?
The Twilight Courtyard has done all we can. Even so, we've only managed to keep him from breathing his last. I had to use the Sky Priest's techniques to help him to walk again. But if light ever disappears from Akana for good... No. Let's hope that never happens.
The golden thread runs slack. The heroes have returned with their spoils. Everyone, please take this opportunity to rest and prepare for what awaits us.
You've returned unscathed and brought tidings of triumph. Truly a moment worthy of celebration.
It's incredible.
You could say this is the true face of history. It slumbered for 1,000 years, only to awaken for this one moment. Alas, now is not the time for a study of history. I do not see a Naxa around.
Yes. It just seems much more efficient than letting you two go at it endlessly.
A rash decision. After all, he still bears a core flame with him. I do concur with your assessment of efficiency, though. Now, let us table the issue concerning him for the moment. The more urgent matter is the core flame of Orynyx. The Chrysos heirs had initially crafted a plan regarding the order to return the core flames. For titans like Orynyx and Circes, who harbor no intentions of harming humanity. Our strategy entailed assuming their divinity only at the very end. But this unforeseen turn of events has thrown everything into disarray.
If we don't return the core flames to the vortex of Genesis, and we leave the Titan's divine positions vacant, we can't even begin to imagine the disaster that would follow. But the most pressing issue at hand is that we haven't found the Chrysos heir capable of bearing Orynyx's divinity.
Finan, Castris, Mighty, and Hyacinth. Treepy and I devoted a millennium scouring the world, only to find these few people. Only a chosen few possess the capacity to assume divinity, the elite among the Chrysos heirs. We would never hastily extend our invitation without first verifying their potential to bear such power. Yet we cannot compel anyone into divinity, as it would be no different from sentencing them to the gallows.
Truly a dilemma.
Yeah. How about letting him give it a try?
I see the Reaper has forsaken you too, teacher.
It simply put my life in the hands of the Twilight Courtyard. That priest girl's medical talents are truly exceptional. She might be far from the ordinary girl we envisioned. But this isn't about me, Mighty Mos. I saw it. You finally decided to embrace your own fate.
Power of strife is stirring a tempest within me as we speak. My bones have turned into steel. My blood is seething in a blaze. Past rulers of Kremnos could only aspire to this might, yet I have merged with it. I've made history. Henceforth, divinity and kingship shall coexist as one.
Indeed, you've realized the aspirations of every former king of Kremnos. And now, you can at last bring our people home and reforge the glory of Kremnos.
Unfortunately, I harbor no such desire.
What? What do you mean by that?
Over 2 millennia past, devotees of Nikador's might banded together beneath their feet and erected a city of their own. Ever since then, Kremnoans have served as the blades wielded by the god of war, following the Titan's path in its conquest. Yet, gazing upon our history through the lens of my newfound divinity, I now see it with unprecedented clarity. This history is sheer absurdity and inferiority. People surge onto the battlefield like ants, plundering and slaying for their own greed, only to be trampled upon like ants. The city and the beliefs that Kremnoans hold so dearly, alongside the supposed tradition, mere anthills that can be crushed with a single touch in the eyes of the Titan.
You... Are you trying to strip Kremnoans of the pride we've amassed over thousands of years with mere words?
That pride holds little significance, Kratos. Now that I've assumed the divinity of strife, my next step will be to renounce the title of king.
No!
Convey my message to every Kremnoan. This is an order.
Do not do this, Mighty-Mos. I beg you.
Our history commenced in the year 2506 of the Light Calendar, concluded in the year 4931. I, Mighty-Mos, last king of Castrum Kremnos, son of Gorgo, do hereby proclaim the Kremnoan dynasty comes to an official close today.
You have killed us.
Tapi ini
Killed us
memang
all.
tak ada. Kalau kena pun ni sini tak pernah kena serius.
What is this?
My mother's signet ring. Take it. And rally. No longer a cruel fate yet.
Why task me?
Because only humans.
I failed to.
That is irrelevant. That's what truly matters.
The one who persuaded.
Yes. I staked my. I promised her.
And what is next? Where will you be headed now?
To the place where the madness that has plagued Nigador and the darkness that has consumed Amphorius. It's now my turn to fight against it. There are some people to meet with before I leave. Let's go.
Damn, this will take a while, huh? Should I even try? I am very afraid that I will win. Because I don't even want 3B. Do I want 3B? Do I? How do we even need to build 3B? You need the Poet of Collapse. Yes. Okay, what does 3B skit do? Let me check. I forgot already. Right, let's go. If you happy and you know it, clap your hand. Right, let's see 3B's to basic attack. Deal minor contact against brain numeracy during which all ally target FDR all type breast span increase. Okay. Jadi maksud kau waktu guna skill all ally dapat dapat increase resistant penetration. Guess who lives here? Activate a zone and deal minor contact to enemy while the zone lasts. Increase the damage taken by enemy and deal minor contact. After other ally character use ultimate to be launched for like attack deal minor contact element. Okay, let's just try and see
Never
what.
seen perfection before. Open sesame.
That's all you got?
Okay, ni kita akan buff semua orang.
don't have time for games. Huh. Curiosity. Endless riddle. Nothing but a forest.
Is it coming? I feel that swing. Let me go!
Nice, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Expand your thinking. What a crumb. Time to kill! Curious, endless riddle. Nothing but a forest. Time to twirl! Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours! Never seen perfection before. Open sesame. Glimpse me now.
Watch closely.
I am very don't understand how did that, how does it really work, but sure, I guess. Ah, Kamal, kau wave. What battle pass? Nigga, what? Why, man? Apalah Kemal tak dapat habiskan. Main dekat phone pun tak boleh habiskan.
Intercepting sword technique.
Whoa, background kat okay Starel. How does that work? Nah. Anyway, Kemal,
We're in trouble now.
3B buff macam mana, Kemal?
Within the self,
Damn.
not the sword. Right.
Tak. Very lazy.
I feel that swing. Let me go! Melt.
Dah malah nak fokus banyak game payah. Anyway, Kemal, nanti Blade dia boleh level up basic attack sampai 10. So, ya, bagus untuk kau sebab Blade pakai basic attack kan.
Let's be friends. A thousand wonders to fight as one.
Bro, kau ML ni. Of course lah Alpha sakit. Dia kan ada true damage. Yes. Kau tengah pakai hero paling buruk dekat ML, Belmont.
Yes, you. Can we talk?
Nah. So, kau tengah pakai Aurora ni.
Fiends or devil, I'll crush them all.
Bro, Akmal, cepat main Honkai Star Rail punya story baru. Why? Oh, bro nak tunggu habis dulu story dia baru main. Yeah. Malas. Nah, Kemal tak boleh.
You're here, my Demo. It seems that you are prepared.
Yes.
You aided Alchemath.
Isn't that exactly what...
Not everything unfolds according to my plan. In the current state of the world, I can only proceed one step at a time. You are ready to dedicate...
Throughout my...
And what is it?
It's the magnetic. They strive not to... That is precise.
I am truly honored. And now, my Demo.
I shall see Nikit. I will secure enough. Huh. What did you see?
Despite the passage of you shall have your fight. What's the reason?
I was just thinking.
But I cannot forgo the delightful experience a bath offers.
Nah.
So, I assume you also glimpsed yours, my Demus?
One day, you shall die with a...
Well, that is...
If I were to be terrible...
You speak the truth. Farewell, mighty.
Oh.
Outlanders. If all goes according... That means a lot to me.
Kemal, nak aku spoiler tak?
Are you thinking about...
Okay.
Now that I bear the... With this departure, you have my gratitude. Yes. What with this one?
Kemal.
I wish the same for you.
Kemal. Feynon or Archer? Apalah kan tak suka General Alpha.
What's going on?
Kemal, engkau nanti kau nak apa tu full Mighty kan? Oh ya, lupa. White.
It's been a while, Guardian.
Kita kerja.
Hey, see those kids over there?
McDonald.
Were you seriously?
Well...
Oh. We better not leave the
road to...
There's a McDonald in the Pentagon. Yeah, jelah korang di PS. Dah, jangan banyak tanya.
I think I see more than just the Kremlins here.
There's a McDonald in the Pentagon.
Maybe it's about time.
There's a McDonald in the Pentagon.
It's a new name.
Malah nak teka kau punya karakter tu.
Solidarity or preservation.
There's a McDonald in the Pentagon.
All right. It's about time for us to part ways. Any final goodbyes you want?
Do you truly...
You know what? You sound just... But you're not off.
I can see through your
Well...
This triumph.
Indeed. In the end, I still haven't unraveled the myth. Maybe I've never met it.
But that matters not. Pain may be cured, but scars remain. Can you genuinely let go of everything as soon as that Swordmaster is dead? That's impossible. Revenge is merely an... Look forward. Chew up and swallow your past. Make sure emptiness... Remember that there is a whole world behind you waiting to be saved.
There's a McDonald's in the Pentagon.
I will undoubtedly face challenge.
Do not worry. And, while I'm at...
But... I'll be on my way.
Akmal, kenapa kau nak casteris Akmal?
Remember to stay.
Yes. Same goes for you.
Bro, dia literally power creep. Dia literally power creep kau punya well. What are you going to do?
Oh, right. One last question.
Go ahead. Better not leave any regrets behind.
Are you the one who told Cartonas?
There's a McDonald's in the Pentagon.
Well...
There's a McDonald's in the Pentagon.
Who knows?
There's a McDonald's in the Pentagon. There's a McDonald's in the Pentagon.
Get up, my son. Yes, Mother. Mother. What is it, Midamos? Why must we learn? Is that what makes you say so? You're right, Midamos. I once believed it was at that moment. I no longer put that of your mother.
Gradarov said that shortly, yet each and now. It is time for this journey to reach its end.
Look! Midamos is back! Glory belongs to you!
We've got fresh pomegranate juice. Want to try some?
We meet again.
Apalah baru masuk epic. Whoa, it's...
Did you just come back from training?
It's been a while.
Welcome home, Midamos. Have you found something?
Tak ada apa-apa. Mobile Legends punya spin rigged. Dia rigged.
Mother, I am home.
We smell sunlight and the wind of Akuma. was your favorite spot, wasn't it, Tree?
Lady Trianne.
Take it easy, Cass. Departure. When we started our journey, it's only natural for us to follow the same path since we...
If you don't mind, Tree, are you still willing to unveil that past?
What do you seek to learn, Snow?
Mighty-Most has left
Okay, Akmal.
the fate of every demigod.
Lawatan sambil belajar starter pack. We got Kilang, Petro Science, Zoo Negara, Tugu Negara.
Alright. Teacher.
We got Kilang, Petro Science, Zoo Negara, Museum Negara, and Tugu Negara.
Let's go to the abyss of fate.
Basic as fuck.
I will leave it to you. Trinan,
Sebab Sun sakit.
I want to stay here with
I see.
Yeah.
You have made
Yeah.
teacher.
Yes.
Cass.
Kahwin belum pernah jumpa Sun sakit.
What's this?
A little gift that...
Oh.
Yes.
Cass. You know...
Oh no, Hanabi. Oh no.
It's just that she forgot that this glass... No need to apologize now.
All shall bid farewell. You
Oh, lo ye.
But it would be even
Bro can teleport.
actually need to this. At this point, Yanisopolis still resides under...
Is it?
Yes,
Then
right over there.
why does she look...
It's... We don't quite...
Maya,
Please don't. It's time to witness our last... You're here, Lord. This is our memory.
False prophecy, huh?
But the black tide has always... Those chosen by fate. And how can I alone... It's our mother. She was during a grand things took an
did something...
Yes. And that frosting... Let's keep up with her.
That thing ahead.
It's the altar of Talantin. But that's not our destination. We're heading to the left.
Oh my god.
This place used to be massive.
Lama lagi ke story ni? Oh my days. Tak boleh teleport pula. Dah hampir 2 jam dah ni. Not yet. Kinda. Yeah. Yes.
I thought there would be such a hidden space like this. Is this...
Not only that, it also serves as a lock.
This is the largest...
Just follow the designation.
Seems pretty straightforward. That's not talking stuff. Enough with the talking. Let's just get started.
Susah. Oh dah lama sangat dah ni.